The National Museum of Toys and Miniatures welcomes you to Optical Toys. Before television, film, and the internet, Optical Toys provided both children and adults opportunities to view the world and to learn more about it. These toys were extremely popular forms of entertainment in their day and were the ancestors of TV and film. Many optical toys operate by using the natural way our eyes function in order to provide a three-dimensional or lifelike view of the picture. Let's check out these toys and learn more about the science behind them. This optical toy is called a tunnel book and was first made over 400 years ago. In the 1600s, when most people didn't have the opportunity to travel, these tunnel books gave people their first glimpse of the broader world. Inside the box are pictures on multiple layers of paper that, when folded into an accordion shape, create a 3D scene, many times of a faraway location most would not have the opportunity to actually see in person. These boxes use the scientific principle of perspective, where you can make many flat images seem like one 3D image with depth if the images are stacked correctly. Magic lanterns were the forerunner of technology such as film and television. Introduced in the 1600s, magic lantern slides were first illuminated by candles, then later by gaslight. The slides were typically painted on glass, then projected onto a wall or curtain. The images were exciting because they were often of travel scenes or told stories. This optical toy became particularly popular in the 19th century, and magic lantern shows were hosted in theaters, community centers like churches and schools, and even homes. This optical toy is a thermotrope, which means wonder turner in Greek. Thermotrope discs have an image on each side. When the disc is spun quickly, the two images appear to combine into one image. Thermotropes work because of the scientific principle called persistence of vision. This means that the human eye actually holds onto an image for a fraction of a second after the image disappears. So, if two images are moving rapidly, like with a thermotrope, the mind blends them into one image. Thermotropes are the earliest form of animation. This is a Phenocystoscope, which is Greek for deceptive viewer. It also uses persistence of vision to create its moving image. Invented in 1832, the Phenocystoscope was operated by placing the printed side of a disc in front of a mirror. When the disc was spun, the operator could look through the slots on the disc and focus on the reflection in the mirror to see the moving image. This optical toy is called a Zoetrope. It's another persistence of vision toy. Zoetrope means wheel of life in Greek. A strip of paper with a series of images was placed inside the slotted drum. When the drum was spun, viewers could look through the slots to see the moving image. The Zoetrope was originally called the Daedalum and was invented in 1832 by William Horner. However, the device was relatively unknown until 1867 when William Lincoln and the Milton Bradley Company patented it as the Zoetrope. The toy was so popular that larger tabletop zoetropes were made to entertain entire families or large parties of people. This is a Praxinoscope, which means action viewer in Greek. It was invented in 1877 by Charles-Émile Reynaud, a French inventor. Can you guess what scientific principle the Praxinoscope uses to create moving images? You guessed it, persistence of vision. The Praxinoscope improved upon the Zoetrope's design by replacing its narrow viewing slits with an inner circle of mirrors, meaning viewers didn't have to peer through slits anymore. The image was brighter and easier to see. This optical toy is called a stereoscope. Stereoscopes like this one were America's most popular form of entertainment in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Much like tunnel books, stereoscopes often featured pictures from around the world and allowed viewers to see places they may never have the chance to visit. Stereoscope cards allowed people to see 3D images by showing two pictures of the same image but from slightly different angles. In real life, we see things in 3D because our eyes give us two images from slightly different angles, and our brain combines them into one image with depth. When you look through a stereoscope, your brain combines the two slightly different images into one 3D image. The Viewmaster is a modern-day version of a stereoscope. It works in the same way, playing on the angles of our eyes to show us a three-dimensional picture. The Viewmaster was first released in 1939 and was immediately marketed to grown-ups who loved nature. They could see scenes of forests and birds and all sorts of natural wonders. It wasn't until 1951 that the Viewmaster was marketed to children, and it still is today. During World War II, Viewmasters were even used to train service members to spot different kinds of enemy ships and planes. Now that you've heard all about these optical toys, test your knowledge with this quiz. Which of these optical toys use the scientific principle of persistence of vision to create moving images? Hint, there may be more than one. A. Thermotrope. B. Magic lantern. C. Phenocystoscope. D. Zoetrope. The Thermotrope, Phenocystoscope, and Zoetrope all use persistence of vision to create moving images. Although not on the list, the Praxinoscope is also a persistence of vision toy. True or false? Modern technologies like TV, movies, and internet videos can thank optical toys for their origins. It's true. We can thank optical toys for leading to modern technologies like TV shows, movies, and internet videos, which are all composed of moving images. What does thermotrope mean in Greek? A. Deceptive viewer. B. Wonder turner. C. Wheel of life. D. Action viewer. Thermotrope means wonder turner in Greek. Thermotrope discs have an image on each side that, when spun quickly, appear to combine into one image. Thanks for joining us for this TM2Go video. Now that you've explored our collection, download the instructions to create your own spinning thermotropes. Don't forget to share your creation with us on social media and share the activity with your friends. We'll see you next time.